Hello everyone. Welcome back to my series in Kerbal Space Program. Let's see what missions we're going to be doing today. So we have this one available to land on the Mun, and we have Ferry a VIP. I don't think I want to do that. Well, orbit around the Mun and back. It might, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, all these here are just part testing mainly. Well, the hull ones aren't as difficult as the part testing ones, I think. Tourists. Yeah. Everyone wants to go to the Mun. I don't like doing these random crew reports above certain places because it's always difficult to get to those places. Satellite. That's not that's a ways out though. That's like close to the Mun's orbit, isn't it? It's pretty far out. Might be even farther. Well, haha, that's funny. Or they could stage him on landing. Suppose I can accept that one. You can have a max of 7 right now. So this VIP wants to go to orbit around the Mun. Mark 16 extra large parachute. That's the one I normally use, I think. I think I can just do that. Okay, what is this part? I don't know what that is. Grove Max Model S2. Let's see. Maybe it's... I don't know. Maybe it's the part I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, these wheels. Okay. Uh, no, not doing that one. Science data from the surface of the Mun. Sure. I'm going there anyway. Spark engine in flight over Kerbin. At that low altitude? Why? It's a vacuum optimized engine. Why so low? No. Okay. At the launch site, I think I can do that. That's the cup. Just test the launch. Test it at. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. That's easy. think radial mount drogue chute. Sure. That's all we'll get for now. And I can't upgrade that yet. Or this one I need to upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. So that we can actually get out when we get to the mun. Oh, I would like to be able to EVA or to collect a surface sample when I'm there, but that's expensive. Okay, well we can go back to the mun later as well. Okay, let's see. Um, test TB18 decoupler. Okay. Woo, so difficult. Uh, okay, that's done. Oh, I would have thought that it would have given me that decoupler or something I could recover. Must have been placed the other way, so that stayed on. Oh well, that's all right. Okay, now we need to get to the mun. So this got us to a mun flyby, if I remember correctly. Okay. I think I was just low on money last time. I don't remember what limited me exactly. But if we're going to be landing, that's going to take a much larger upper stage here. Yes, we do have larger fuel tanks now, so I'm going to upgrade our lower stage a bit. That's the right size. Nope. It's even bigger. Wow. Okay. So I'll need an adapter then probably. That one will work, but let's see if this one. Okay. Just don't look. I don't like how non-aerodynamic this one is. Oops. And I guess we can do that. Well, here, I think I'm gonna upgrade the size of this stages here too a bit, probably. So let me just restart actually. We'll call this mun landing. Okay. So yeah, we have this small size here, then this size is a bit bigger, and this size is even bigger yet. I think we'll try and use this size for our actual lander. Oh, I hate these tiny landing legs, but we'll make do. And get the Terrier engine. Oh, let me pull up my Delta V maps. So I know how much we need. Here we go. So we are going to the MUN. So it'll take 150, excuse me, delta V total to get there. And landing is going to take 580 plus then some to get back after that. So that's about how much we need at this stage, and as you can see, this has plenty more. So that should be good. I might add one more tank just in case for returning. Go this size. Yeah, that should be fine. Well, I will also have a stage below that as well. I'll add it anyway. It'll be fine. And then I will want a science junior. There we go. I only need one. I can have two of these just so that it's symmetrical. Oops. And yeah, we do have the tourist, but I would like to take Bob instead, so that he can reset the science experiments. And I mean, I could also do that so I could bring the tourist with us as well. Wonderful. Oh, that drops our delta V quite a lot though. Sorry, tourist, you're not coming. Not this launch anyway. Once I get a larger command pod, then he can come. Yeah, the Mark 16 XL, that is excessive. That's fine. Maybe I'll make another mission later with that. But yeah. That's what it wanted for that one. Okay. Now below this, we need another orbital stage. We're gonna try and use this next size of fuel tank. Okay. Just check my staging real quick. Probably just use the Terrier, honestly. It's just so much more efficient than these guys. Like this has an ISP of 320 in the vacuum. This has an ISP of 345. Well, it's not that much more, I guess. Okay. Still not the right diameter, though, I guess. Really, only 500 with all that. Hmm. Oh, that's why. That makes more sense. Okay, this is. I was like, why are all these numbers so low? Okay. In that case, yeah, we will do that other command pod then. It'll look a little stupid, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Did I have a contract for the radio? Yeah. Mark 12R. These guys. So I'll add 2 of these and the big one right there. That looks fine. Let's just do that a bit. Eh. Where did I put the barometer? Did I just get rid of that? Oops. Okay. And now we can bring that tourist. Okay. And then we need an actual launch stage here. Honestly, I don't think I need this many then. Yeah, because we needed 5,000 total, and that's almost there, and that includes launch, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that definitely includes launch because that's launch says it's 3,400. Yeah. Yeah, I think next science hall we're going to try and unlock some of the larger um, engines. Definitely need them. Let me go look. We have 300. We have 30 science right now. Oops, wrong building. Yeah, it's 90. That's what I thought. Oh well. Well, since these guys are so big, oh, I need an engine plate if I want to put on 2, right? Yeah, these guys just don't. Okay, I can put on more of these guys though. That might be a bit excessive. And then add a few tiny boosters onto this. And now that I have fuel lines, we can. Oh, I do have an engine plate. It's fine. Fine, like that. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, these guys are even more efficient. Let's just add 4 of those. This is probably overkill. Here we go. And then we might as well add some parachutes on these so that we can recover them. Oh, yeah, I should add like a solar panel onto this. so that I don't run out of electric charge. Just for insurance. I don't anticipate having any problems, but you never know. And then yeah, I was going to add just a radial parachute into each of these. And we are going to do what's called asparagus staging. So we're going to have this guy feed the one next to it. And then that one is going to feed the middle. And same here. Okay, now we check our staging a bit here. We'll have to finagle this a little bit because the game does not know what to do with our mess we made here. So right now you're gonna go no. Okay, you're first and you're first. These two are second. And then that guy's second. Second, these two are first. So deploy those chutes and eject them. And then eject those. Yeah. Okay, that should work. Now we need some fins on this thing. Make sure that it's stable. Yeah, that should be fine. Assuming that the center of mass moves forward as it burns. We can add, yeah, there we go. If I just do, nah, it won't let me only do two. Well, that should be fine. Combine those. All right. Here goes nothing. Attempt to one. Oh. Yeah, we're going off that pad pretty quickly. Probably going to throttle down already, honestly. Don't want to accelerate too quickly this low down in the atmosphere. All right, there those boosters go. And their chutes did deploy, it looked like. That's good. I can recover them later. That means... Okay, completed that mission. We'll get to 5,000 before I reach 240. I should be able to do that. There go those boosters. I'm not sure how necessary those were. Okay. Maybe I should have not throttled down so much. We'll see. And yeah, that's done. Okay. Those are the only ones I'm worried about right now. I'm a little bit worried about how tippy this rocket is currently looking. That's fine. Honestly, I could probably have gotten rid of one of these fuel tanks on this core stage here, and it probably would have been fine. Yeah, we are going pretty slow. I should have not throttled down so much. Oh well. We'll probably still make it. Yeah, that just goes to show why I need the larger engines. Because that because with this big of core, they take a lot to push it. At least we aren't experiencing too much drag right now. Okay. Still not quite to orbit yet, but we're getting closer. Orbit is above 70 kilometers. We'll start tipping over more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and the rocket's less wobbly now because we're higher up and there's less air resistance. That's incredible gimbal authority with all those thud engines on the side there. Okay. You know what? I should have put a parachute on that guy too. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, this engine is um, trying. Maybe the Terrier is not the best choice here because once again, it's a smaller engine than the diameter, so it does not have a whole lot of thrust. Okay, we've passed our apoapsis. Yeah, I'm just going to revert that and upgrade that engine and then also revert to assembly. Also add a parachute to that stage. Good, it kept my... Okay. Okay, okay, attempt two. Just to make sure that we get those contracts. Oops, that was too soon. Oh well, it's pretty close. And now we just do our gravity turn there. So now we're pointing about 90 degrees. And then we will just wait to get into orbit. Yep, very slow burn. Once again, because it's such a heavy rocket at such small engines. Yeah, we're getting closer to space. Start to tip over a bit more. Okay, separation. Hopefully this won't take as long. Don't want to raise my apoapsis too much right now, so I'm just trying to pitch down more so I can try and raise my periapsis more. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to warp to apoapsis. Oh, I'm still in the atmosphere. Just that our circularization burn is more efficient. Okay, we are now in orbit. And just to make sure, I'm pretty sure I've done all these, but just want to make sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Set as target. Now we can create a maneuver node. Not that far. Okay, and then, whoops. Just going to move this around till we get an encounter. And then not that much. Okay, now that we have a moon encounter, I'm going to focus my view on the moon and dial in this encounter a little bit more. Hmm. Could do a burn on the way to try and get us more equatorial, or we could just not. It's not a big deal. I do want to lower that periapsis a little bit more, though. Yeah, like that. That looks good to me. Okay, we're going to warp to the start of that burn, which would start in 12 minutes, but actually we can warp there to be a lot faster. Okay, and then yeah, this will take all of our current stage and then a little bit of the lander stage as well. Now, we don't have the maneuver mode for the auto SAS yet unlocked. So it's going to be mostly prograde, so I'll just have it point prograde for now, and then I'll manually move it over once it finishes aligning. Yeah, yeah, and then you can see it counting down in the bottom there. 3, 2, 1, 0. Press stage. There it goes. Now let's see where we are. Just burn this last little bit here in manually. Okay. Yeah, and now we can make a node here to circularize. Let's get in the sun here for a second. All right, let me just make sure I got all these already. Okay. I will take that one and observe the mystery goo. Take that. Okay, we've already logged temperature. I've already logged pressure. Gotten a crew report. Oh, it's because there's a tourist in there. That's why. Oops. Here. Okay. It's very round. Yes, Kerbin is in fact round. It's not flat. Okay, now let's send Bob out on EVA here. And he is going to take the data from there. And then, yeah, we did not do any of those. Okay, so he's gonna have to let go here a little bit. Test my flying skills. Collect data, remove data, and then restore. If he's a scientist, you can do that. Remove data and restore. That's why I wanted to bring him with me. Because then I only need to bring one set of each, as opposed to one every time I wanted to run an experiment. Okay, now while we're on our way out here, I'm gonna make a save here, a quick save now, and then hop over to the tracking station and see what happened to, oh, looks like the boosters I ejected just decided to despawn. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay. Well, now we're going to time warp. I'm going to time warp till we just enter the sphere of influence of the moon. And then while we're here, let's take some data from high above the moon. Okay, I have done that one already. And this, I have not done the mystery goo. So we can do that right now. And can't do a crew report. Okay. What about these guys? Nope. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Finish the warp. Okay, and then I need to get over to that maneuver node. Burn indicator. Okay. Nine more seconds. Close enough. All right, let's check our experiments again. No. Mystery goo. Yes. Okay. There we go. I'm wondering why the camera was behaving weird. Fixed it. Okay. All right, Bob, going out on EVA again. Collect those mystery goo. Hmm. Must have done the same one twice then. Don't know how. Unless I'm still high above the moon when I did this. Yeah, I'm still high above the moon. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that this still counted as high above. Anyway. All right, looks like if I try and land over here, it'll be on the light side. So let's probably try and do that. And I am going to make a quick save here, just in case I crash or something. Okay, now we are on a collision course. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Hey, let's see if it counts as high above now, or if it's actually low near. Yeah, that one works. Okay, observe the mystery goo and these guys. Yep. Okay. I think Bob is safe right now to hop out. And we are safely back inside. All right, and then we can also extend our landing legs. Oh, I have made an oversight. These don't extend below the nozzle. Hmm. Well, that just means I'll have to be careful. Okay. Yeah, we're still pretty far up though. All right, I suppose I should start slowing us down just a little bit. All right, let's maybe not land in a crater if we can help it. I guess we'll see. Yeah, we'll be past that crater. Now watch out for rocks. All right, here we come. Yeah, as you can see, didn't quite land on, or I didn't make these, oh shoot, I'm doing flips now. I didn't quite land on a flat surface, so it's gonna be a bit difficult because, oh shoot. This is why I make quick saves. Okay, that works. Might be able to recover from that when I get up, when I try and launch. I'll deal with that later though. Okay, Bob's gonna go on EVA here and push the whole spacecraft over. Because Bob is strong, apparently. And we're gonna do our science. Yeah, Far Side Basin is the biome that we're in. Collect data, restore, temperature, take data, blood pressure, take data. Oh, I forgot to do a crew report. Okay, Far Side Basin it was. So I think I can plant the flag. Oh yeah, EVA report is a thing. Yeah, plant flag. And I like to mark the biome on the flag. There we go. That's basically that's just about all that we can do here right now, though. Oh boy. Okay, here goes nothing. Not sure what orientation is going to be the easiest here for us. I just deployed the gear again. No, doesn't really help. I can roll though. I don't know if that's going to help much. Oh, flag. I feel like I'm going to break something when I do this, but got much better of a choice right now. Yeah, let's go up this hill if I can. Oh, shoot. Well, actually, here it drops off a bit. And that's why we made a quick save. All right. Quick save has been reloaded. Yep. Still here. Okay. Now, I'm just going to time warp a little bit till I think it will consider us to be low above the planet. as opposed to high above the planet. And we'll send Bob out. Still high above. Maybe it's 50. Oh, near. Yep, there we go. Collect data and restore. Collect data and restore. And these guys just take the data. And actually, he can do an EVA report here as well. And I forgot to take a crew report once again. There we go. Okay. Now we just kind of wait. Get a little bit lower. And bleed off some of our speed so that I'm not trying to rush it all at the end before I run out of altitude. Oh, shit. I was gonna say, I'm not aiming retrograde anymore, but then I misclicked. Oops. All right, I reloaded that save. We're gonna try this again. Okay, we need to burn retrograde. And then just lower our periapsis. There we go. Now we're gonna time warp till we are in space near the moon so that it'll let me collect some more science. And take that crew report. Can observe some mystery grew. Conduct the material study. Log the pressure. Log the temperature. And send Bob back out. Take the data. Take the data. Collect the data and restore. Collect data and restore. All right. And we can do an EVA report and hop back inside. Oh, I should take the crew report data, so that'll let me take another one. Go. And we can point retrograde once again, deploy the landing gear, and we can burn off some of our speed while we have the time. call that good for now. Let's get a bit closer. Kill some more of our speed. And hopefully we won't tip over this time. Let's make a quick save right here. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, my mistake. Touchdown. Stay, please. It's wobbling a little bit. I don't particularly like that, but that's fine. Do some science. Do some more science. This is a little precarious, so I don't think I'm going to try and have Bob do a or take the data from them right now. I would like to have him try and plant the flag. Well, here goes nothing. It's staying. That's good. Okay, EVA report from the Munns lowlands. Let's plant that flag. And this is our first time here, so I'll put first in the name. And then let's go home. Okay. Oh, it's tipping again. All right, I think that's a great time to leave then. While it's starting to tip again. Let's just get out of here. Now the Mun's very flat and there's no atmosphere, so I can point sideways basically immediately. And we can start trying to circularize. And I should have plenty of delta V to circularize. Only concern I might have is getting out of the Mun's sphere of influence and back to Kerbin. But if anything, I can send another ship here with more fuel later. But I'm not too worried. Okay. Assuming that I miss these mountains here, I think we're good. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, I was trying to aim for equatorial. Not sure exactly what happened. Aiming for 90 there. Let me try that again. I can do better than that. It was this. This was not after I planted the flag. All right, Bob, you're going down again. VA report. Plant flag. Okay. All right. This way maybe? Is that equatorial? I honestly don't know. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm so far up here. So no, I was right in going this way. It's just because I'm not on the equator. Let me see what I'm going. Yeah, it's just going to be not great because I'm not on the equator to begin with. Eh, silly me. Okay, let's gain some altitude here before I circularize. Oh, I did it again. Oops. Sorry, I'm used to a different game where if I press space, it pauses the game. That most certainly does not pause the game in KSP. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, let's go home. All right, we're going to get into orbit this time. Okay, well, that works. It's a bit more than I wanted to go, but it's fine. Let's just warp to our apoapsis now. It's going to take a while. Make sure I don't hit anything. Hi, Kerbin. Yeah, 400 meters per second. We will see if that's enough. They could always send a Kerbal out to go and push. Okay, that's above 50 kilometers now. We're good. All right, now, how are we going to get back? Yeah, interesting. Kerbin Periopsis is now pinned. And then let's find where in our orbit here we can closest. Looks to be like, yeah, right here. Okay, we will execute that burn. In 49 minutes though. So while we're waiting, we can send Bob out. Take that crew report that I did a while ago. Take the data. Go. Store that one. And I'm pretty sure I've already done it here. I'll take it, but I think it's just gonna say that I already did it here. Yeah, board anyway. Oh, I forgot to take an EVA report. There we go. Okay, let's time warp to that maneuver. So it'll be a 16-second burn. And that'll get us back in a large orbit here of Kerbin, and then I can, from there, I can decrease our periapsis from our apoapsis, and it'll be more efficient than doing any burns here. Okay, that's done. And then maneuver here to burn retrograde with all the fuel remaining. Well, not all of it, almost all of it. But I don't want to go quite into Kerbin like that. That'll be a lot of heating. Let's get this like 50. 46. Yeah, assuming I execute that flawlessly, which is not for sure. Okay, swing around Kerbin once. Point retrograde. Honestly, I don't even really need this maneuver. I can just watch it myself. Oh, oops, I went too far. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, but just 50 kilometers. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Is our tourist happy? Yes, he is happy. And we will get both of those when we land. Jebediah is going to go on EVA this time and do an EVA report, because I don't think I did one here either. And we can just time warp to the end of our mission, basically. Zoom. And looks like we're landing in the dark once again. Great. Okay, I've taken all that data. Let's just deploy that stage. Crew report. Sure. Kaboom. There it goes. And here we go, not even a temperature gauge showing up. Just fine. Oh, and we're going to be doing this again because we didn't come in shallow enough. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, surely this time we'll be coming in hot enough to burn off 3,000 kilometers of apoapsis. Or not. It'll only burn off a little bit. Great. I should have just gone straight in. Oh well. No, come on. One more pass. Maybe two, I don't know. Hopefully only one. We're down to 800 kilometers. Here we go again. Still not. I was being overly cautious, I guess. Jeez. Okay, surely this time. Okay, final time, maybe? Okay, surely this time. Yep, we're staying in this time. Camera. Okay. Drug chutes deploy. And there's the main chute. And just going for a nice soft splash down in the ocean. And I can cut these chutes to make it go faster. Slightly. Sploosh. And I bet we got over 300 science on that. 600 science. Wahoo. All right, let's see what we can unlock with that. Heavy rocketry. Do I need propulsion systems? Just tiny things. No, not really. Oh, I have to upgrade it in order to, I have to upgrade the building in order to be able to research anything over there. Construction. That unlocks fairings. That could be useful. This would be useful. And also that's a 3-person command pod as well. And give me that and that and that and that, I guess. Might as well unlock planes and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's just tiny things. I mean, that's kind of useful sometimes, but not a priority. All right, well, that's it for this video. I'm just going to save real quick now that we're done. Thanks for watching. I'll try and get the next episode out sooner than this one took. Sorry about that. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video.